Mortgage rates have dropped about 0.5% over the last month, and so the question is, what has this done to home prices and also to inventory in the Temecula Valley? My name is Scott, and this is your September 2024 market report. Usually when rates drop, we see an uptick in the median sales price due to higher demand. Lower rates simply mean it's cheaper to borrow money to purchase a home, encouraging more buyers to enter the market. The timing of these rate drops, though, coincides with the start of what I like to call the off-season. Kids are back at school and the holidays are approaching, which discourages many families from jumping into the market. Despite the slight decrease in rates, with the off-season upon us and home prices sitting at their highest point in the last 2 years, it's no surprise that prices dropped off a bit over the last month, with the exception of Murrieta. The median sales price for a home in Temecula was $770,000, down $62,000 since July. In Murrieta, the median sales price was $725,000, up $27,000. In Menifee, prices were down $32,000 to $588,000. And in Winchester, French Valley, the median sales price was $618,000, also down $32,000 since July. So overall, we see prices have definitely come down over the last month, but it's still too soon to call it a trend. Even with rates coming down, prices have been volatile for the majority of this year. So there are 3 other sets of numbers to watch that I think will indicate to us whether or not the market is cooling over the next few months. First is the number of available homes, or inventory. Between Temecula, Murrieta, Menifee, and Winchester, our market is notorious for having low inventory due to high demand. Over the last 18 months, available homes have landed in the low 200s in Temecula and Murrieta in any given month, and the mid-200s in Menifee. Winchester typically has between 70 and 100 homes available in any given month. This month, however, available inventory has hit an 18-month high, with Temecula and Murrieta available homes in the high 200s, 265 and 277 respectively, and Menifee now has over 300 homes available, sitting at 322. Winchester also topped out at 109 homes available as of September 1st. Also an 18-month high. I want to point out new construction inventory as well, because there are many communities with dozens and dozens of homes sitting available on the market right now. These are numbers I haven't seen in my entire career. The communities with the most standing inventory are in Winchester and French Valley, and include developments such as Cheyenne and Sedona at Olive Brook, Pradera Place and Pradera Point by D.R. Horton, Viola, Rosa, and Azul at Sienna, and Courts by Taylor Morrison. You can check out my ultimate new construction update video for Winchester, French Valley. I just put it out last week to go over pricing and incentives for these homes. More homes in the Temecula Valley generally means a slower, cooler market. So I'll be watching the numbers for available inventory over the next few months to see if they continue to trend upward, indicating a cooling market going into the end of the year. The number of days a home sits on the market is a great indicator for how fast homes are selling, with fewer days on market indicating a hotter market. During peak selling season, so spring and early summer, it's common for homes to sit through one weekend of showings before accepting an offer, and as of September 1st, we're up to a weekend or 2 in Temecula and Murrieta, so not a lot of movement month over month. In Menifee, homes are going through 2 to 3 weekends of showings on average, and the same is true in Winchester and French Valley. Overall, there hasn't been a lot of change in the total number of days on market across these 3 cities over the last few months. So I'll be watching these numbers to see if they do increase going into the end of the year, which would indicate a cooling market. And finally, another great indicator for whether or not the market is cooling or not is how many properties are selling for over asking price. During a hot market and the peak home buyer season here in the Temecula Valley, it's not uncommon for more than half of the homes to go for over asking price. Looking at last month's numbers as of September 1st, only 33% of homes sold for over asking in Temecula, 47% in Murrieta, which is our anomaly this month, with it being the only city that saw an increase in median sales price. 38% of homes went for over asking in Menifee, and 45% of homes in Winchester, French Valley. So month over month, fewer homes went for over their asking price in Temecula and Menifee, and that number stayed pretty consistent month over month in Murrieta and Winchester. All of these market indicators will fluctuate depending on how consumers respond to the dropping rates. There have been signs to indicate a cooling market for a couple months now, and most of those signs have persisted going into September, including more days on market, more standard and new construction homes available for sale, so increased inventory, and fewer homes selling for over asking. It's too soon to call the cooling market a trend, especially in terms of dropping prices, but I'll be watching the rates and all of these numbers over the next few months to see how consumers are responding. When it's all said and done, prices are still too high and rates are still too high to create a lot of movement in the market. That being said, I always encourage buyers to consider purchasing in the off-season to take advantage of a less competitive market. Once the new year comes, buyers generally come out in droves ready to make their next move. That's this month's market update. Thanks for watching. As always, you can follow along by liking this video and subscribing to the channel to catch all of my market reports and my new construction updates. I put out a new video every week. Until next time, take care everybody.